all right. What's up? What's going on? Kings and queens, what's happening, everybody? Can y'all hear me? What's up? Can y'all hear me? Great day, great morning, great morning. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Type in the chat if you can hear me right now, because we're going live on several platforms right now. So if you can hear me, do me a favor and type in the chat. Yes, you can hear me. Type in the chat, great morning. If you can hear me, type in the chat your city and state where you're from. Literally going live on multiple platforms at the exact same time. So we want to make sure that you guys can hear me, you can see me. All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Type in your city and state. So I'll get some shout outs because we're going live on Instagram, YouTube. Where else we going live on LinkedIn? Different places on Facebook. Where else are we going live? We're going live a lot of different places. So Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So we want to make sure there are no technical issues and that you guys can hear us loud and clear. So yes, y'all can hear us. Okay. All right. And we're here on Zoom as well. So man, yep. Looking at the various platforms. Yeah, and we're here on Zoom as well. So if you want to join us on Zoom, because we have a nice cast of characters here with us on Zoom. Great morning, everybody. You should see a link in your chat. You should see a link in the chat. And so the cool thing about joining us on Zoom is that you will be able to ask questions. Because I got an awesome, phenomenal training. This is an encore. And we did this yesterday, and everyone who hopped on absolutely loved it. I mean, literally loved it. And so this is an encore. And since we're going live on several different platforms, we literally can't answer questions because different platforms have different delays and all that good stuff there. So if you want to join us, simply just hop on a Zoom here to join us, and that way you can join the fun and join the party. And then if you have questions, guess what? I can answer your questions directly here on Zoom. It's just impossible for me to do so on the other platforms, even though we are going live on other platforms right now, and it's cool, but I just can't. It's impossible. All right, it's just literally impossible for me to be able to do that while there. So you should see a link in your chat for you to join us on the other platforms. And so if you want to join us on Zoom, that's great. If you just want to stay where you are, that's fine too. And just want to check it out that way, no problemo. I just want to give you that option. So if you do want to join us, you can do so right now as well. All right, so I'm excited, guys. Literally, I did this training yesterday, and everyone who hopped on absolutely loved it. And I told everyone, you know what? I'm not going to sit out a replay of yesterday's training, and so because I wanted everyone to make sure, you can do so right now. We got a little delay. Make sure we get that taken care of. Technology, guys, has a way of doing things. So yeah. So, but if you want to join us on Zoom right now, you should see the link in your chat. Feel free to hop on Zoom and join us right now because you can ask questions and I'll be able to answer those questions. Now, if you guys on Zoom with me, where are you guys from? Morning. Do me a favor, guys on Zoom, turn on your cameras really quick, if you don't mind. Just give me a wave. I like seeing faces. I know it's Saturday morning. For me, it's 10:06 a.m. Some of you guys, I'm in Central, I'm in Dallas. But if you could, just turn on your cameras for me just really quick, and I'll let you turn them back off, even though I like when you keep them on. But just turn them on really quick, give everybody a wave, say hello. So Columbus, Ohio, and just type in your city and state. Good to see you all. This is our second rendition of this training, brand new training I did, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So morning to all. We still got a lot of folks still popping on right now as well, so I may have you guys pop back on and get another wave here in a minute. But good to see you all. And so where are we chiming in from? We got Dallas, one of my neighbors in the house. Yeah, Carlos, all right. Yep. Columbus, Ohio. All right, Joy Vanderlyn in North Carolina. All right. Miss Peters, right? In Newark, New Jersey. Oh, your first name is similar, kind of like my wife's first name. My wife's first name is Shalon, but it's spelled SHALEUN. So I'm curious on how to pronounce your first name, and because I always want to make sure you say the names right, because names matter. So I'd be curious to hear how you pronounce your first name, kind of similar to my wife's. Tracy St. Louis in the house. All right, all right, all right. We'll be representing West Palm Beach. Oh, love it. Love it. I'm jealous right now because it was warm here in Dallas. All of a sudden, we had a little cold front that's hit us again. So, but awesome, awesome, awesome. Syracuse, New York in the house. Awesome, awesome. You guys from all over. That's awesome. Yeah, we had a lot of folks on yesterday from all over. So good to see you guys from all over as well. And so I'm excited, guys, to share this with you. You know, this topic that I'm going to share with you is very, very, very important. You know, and as I'm going to share, okay, Shelly Ann. Okay, Shelly Ann. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Shelly Ann. Awesome, awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, my wife got to do that too. Like, if people saying her name, a lot of times she'll say, just call me Shay for short. I said, no, tell them how to call your name. I said, that's the name your mama gave you. Tell folks how to say it right. Don't be changing your name up, telling folks to call you Shay. Your mama didn't name you Shay. Your mama, right? Your mama named you Shalon. So you just tell them how to say it. Shaw, S-H-A, then L-O-N, even though it's spelled S-H-A-L-E-U-N. So yeah. So names are very important. So I always like to make sure that we say our names correct, especially if you start looking at names in the Bible. That's a whole nother topic, right? But names are very important. So yes, definitely want to make sure we say names correctly. All right. So I'm excited though to see you all on here with me on Zoom. And again, we put the link on the other platforms. We're going live at it right now. So if you guys want to join us here on Zoom, feel free. We put the link in those chats and comments for you if you guys want to join us on the various platforms. So yeah, I'm excited to share this topic with you all right now, because it's a very powerful topic. And I think right now is the time to seize the opportunity. You know, one thing I've learned in my entrepreneurial career and journey is that the person who seizes opportunities and presents himself succeeds 7 times more than the person who doesn't. I mean, I'm sure all of us have been guilty of passing over opportunities, right? Things that come that could literally change our situation, right? And we pass them over. Then we can look back years later like, man, I should have done that. Well, you know, I made a vow many years ago, and I shared this a couple weeks ago. I did a 5-day intensive with some coaches, consultants, and experts called my Get Clients Consistently Intensive, and I shared a story with them called a $68,000 mistake that I made a couple years ago. $68,000. Yeah. And make a long story short, I lost $68,000 on a potential deal because I procrastinated. Yeah, because I chose to stay in my comfort zone. I chose to allow fear and excuses to keep me where I was. Even though verbally I said, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, I want to change my life. But my actions spoke contrary to that. And it cost me $68,000. That's a lot of money, right? Yeah. And so I made a vow then not to make those mistakes again. Like I would rather take action and do stuff in spite of fear, in spite of not having all the answers, than to wait to think I got to get everything figured out, because that's what successful people do. Successful people make decisions quickly, right? And they stick to their decisions, while unsuccessful people, they waver back and forth. Then they finally make a decision. The first sign of trouble or obstacles, they throw in the towel, they give up. They ask, hey, get my money back and all this kind of stuff. And that's the reason why unsuccessful people are unsuccessful, because of their habits, right? So be a person who can make quick decisions and stick with them, right? And what I'm gonna share with you today was something that's powerful, because now is the time for you to seize an opportunity. And it's something that I've never shared before, ever, you know. And so that's what excites me about this as well. So if you're ready, type in the chat right now. If you're ready for me to get started, type in I'm ready. If you're ready, type in the chat right now. I'm ready. If you're ready, type in that chat. I want to see some I'm ready's in here. I want to see some I'm ready's. I want to see some I'm ready. So if you're ready, type in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. All right. I see some I'm ready's. I see some I'm ready's. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. You're ready. You're ready. Okay. All right. Put on your seatbelt. Strap on your seatbelt, because here we go. All right. So let me go back. Y'all like my rap song too? You know, I was in the music business for a minute as well. So, you know, it's one of my music awards over there I won in Los Angeles. I used to live in California I was in the music business for about 12 years as well as a producer, rapper, singer, and all that good stuff as well. So, awesome. All righty. So, let me share my screen and go back to my slides. All righty. All right. So, cool. All right. Uh-oh. No, we don't want to cancel the meeting. Zoom. All right, cool. All right, we saw that. So here's the dealio. You are in the right place if you are a leader, an expert on a leader, entrepreneur, and expert. And if you ask me, someone asked me at the end during Q&A time, what's my definition of a leader? But if you are a leader, entrepreneur, and expert, then you're in the right place. If you want to turn your knowledge into income, then you're in the right place. If you want to turn your passion into profit, if you want to begin to leverage your expertise, and if you want to create more impact. So I'm curious, do you fit the bill? Do you fit all of these or at least one of these? If so, type in me in the chat. If you fit at least all of these or one of these, type in me in the chat. I want to know if you fit all of these or at least one of these. Type in me in the chat. All right. Me. Type in the chat. We'll make sure I'm talking to the right folks. If you fit one of these, all of these. Okay, awesome. Tracy, me, George. All right. Jennifer, awesome. Carlos, awesome. All right. Good dealio. Cool. All right. Well, let me ask you a quick question. I'm just curious about this when I ask this. I like to see who I'm talking to. Who here is currently selling right now online? If you are currently selling right now online, type in selling in the chat. I'm just curious just to see. If you're currently selling right now online, type in selling right now in the chat. Type in selling right now in the chat if you're currently selling. Just curious. Okay. All right. Type in selling. Okay. All right. And for those you who are selling, I'm curious, what are you selling? Just type in the chat one word. What are you selling? Is it coaching, consulting, products, physical products, digital products, professional services? Like what are you selling? Type that in the chat as well. Just curious to see who I'm talking to here. All right, see some courses. Okay. Anybody else here? All right. See some physical products. Okay. All right, digital. Cool. All right. And for you all who are selling right now, coaching, speaking, okay, awesome. For you all who are selling right now, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your satisfaction with your business right now today? 1 meaning that is nowhere near where you want it to be. 10 meaning you just couldn't ask for anything more. You just on cloud 9. Like man, where do you get that phrase cloud 9? Is it more than 9 clouds? I don't know who made that up, but who made up cloud 9? Anybody know who made that up? But yeah. So put that in the chat too. See some ones, right? I appreciate you guys' transparency as well. Ones. 5, 3. Okay. All right. 1, 5. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys' transparency. And for those of you who are selling right now, we're going to connect and reach out to you and give you a tool, a resource that can help you move from that one, like you said, 1 and 3s and 5s, get you to the place where you're at a 9 and a 10. We're going to send you a resource to help you do so. So is that cool? You guys who are currently selling right now. All right. Is that cool? If that's cool, let me know if that's cool. If you guys are not, no worries. You're good. All right. Because we're going to be able to fix some stuff really quick for you. All right. Today's session. Yeah. All right. That's cool. All right. Cool. Awesome. Just type in the chat That way we know who you are, and then we can connect with you after the session and stuff. Awesome. All right. And I imagine this. If you guys are here right now, no matter if you are selling right now or you want to begin selling right now, right? You want to, because of the topic that I brought to your attention today. I imagine that most likely if you've been online, your attention has been pulled in many directions, right? There are so many people telling you to do this, telling you to do that, telling you, this is what you need to do, telling you that what you need to do, right? And what happens for most people is that we get literally overwhelmed, right? We get literally overwhelmed with too much information, right? Can you guys relate to that? It's like a tug of war. It's a tug of war for your time, a tug of war for your interest, a tug of war for your attention, right? Well, today I want to share with you how to create a six-figure business online by simply leveraging your expertise, where you can simplify, leave the tug of war, leave the distractions, leave all the doing way too much to try to make a buck. And trust me, I know I've been there. I'm gonna share with you today how we can fix that. All right, cool. Is that cool? That cool? All right, type in cool. I do a lot of call and response, as you see, guys, because I'm very interactive with my audience, so I love to connect with you guys. Now, really quick, who is here for the first time or just recently came into contact with me? Like, you haven't never attended any of my 5-day virtual events or intensives or master classes or challenges or got a course or a client or student. I'm just curious who's here just recently came into my world for the very first time. I'm just curious because I want to welcome you. All right, Michelle. All right, awesome. All right, Big B Jenkins. What up? All right, Dwayne. Awesome. Kim. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Joy. Good deal. Well, what I want to do then really quick is give like a Cliff Note version of background who I am, what gives me the authority and credibility to stand before you, because a lot of stuff online today, 97% of people don't have that authority and credibility to go before you. And that way you know a little bit more who I am. All right, that cool? So this is a picture of me and my family. I'm a family guy. My wife and I, like I said, her name's Shalon. We've been married over 21 years. That's my daughter. We took this picture here in Miami a couple months ago. We went on another vacation there. And that's my daughter, Brianna, there to my left. She's a freshman in college now. My oldest son in the middle there, Josiah, he's an 8th grader. And my youngest son, Caleb there, he's a 4th grader. And so I'm a family man, kingdom man. I love my family, and I love to be around them. I love being able to support. I love to be able to, show my family, things that I never experienced when I was younger. Also, I'm a full-time online marketing consultant and business coach. I love what I do. I mean, I absolutely love what I do. I work hard, but it's not how it used to be when I was doing things outside my alignment, right? And I get to help clients create transformation for their audience. I get to help them find their dream clients. I get to help them build a consistent have a consistent marketing and sales system so they can create transformation with their expertise as well. And I love what I do. I help coaches, consultants, and course creators frustrated with inconsistent sales land their dream clients fast without sales calls using my Rep Success System, my God's Masterpiece Rep Success System. And absolutely love it. We can see all these pictures here. We're just having a good time, and it's amazing. Recently, I had a client of mine on one of our coaching sessions. Earlier this week, we had a mastermind session because we do that as well inside my high performance program. And one of my clients told me something that was profound, and it really brought it was heart jerking. And he said, "Thank you." It was kind of random, right? But he said, "Thank you," and I said, "Okay." I said, "Why?" I said, "Why are you thanking me?" Right? He said, "Chris, you just don't realize." Literally, he said, "There are folks in my life now who 2 months ago didn't even know I existed." He said, "But because of your Rep Success System, I've been able to get in front of my audience. And now he said, we're like this, we intertwine. And he said, I'm able to create the impact that God has given me to create. And he said, without your system, that would have never happened. So he said, I sincerely thank you. And for the first time, when I began to realize, like I be thinking about, my clients, helping my clients get results. But that's the first time that I really began to realize how they're able now to create the impact on their audience lives, because now they have a predictable and reliable marketing and sales system. And it blew my mind, on how impactful it can be once you are in alignment with your assignment, and you're able to consistently show up for people and help solve their problems. Because here's the deal. People are looking for you right now. I need you to get this and understand this. Everybody. People are looking for you right now to help solve their problems, but they can't find you. They can't find you. And that's what I'm trying to help you fix today. Because what you can do, what you're equipped with, people want it and they will pay for it. But you got to show up in front of them, right? And so when he told me that, it really shifted things for me, right? And so it made me think like, wow, this thing is bigger than what I even thought it was. So I actually love what I do. I'm also a best-selling author of Kingdom Affirmations. Many of you may have got my book. If not, go get my book after today's session. Go to kingdomaffirmations.com. Go get my book. It's a best-selling book. And plus, I throw in 5 free bonuses when you go get the book directly at my website, kingdomaffirmations.com as well. I've written 2 books, got another book coming out later this year as well, and so that's allowed me to also to get in other circles and create, this book has transformed lives all over the world as well. Very powerful what it's done as well. But things have not always been this great. Literally not that long ago, I had $12.06 to my name, and my wife and I were divorced. Told you guys earlier, right? We been married over 21 years now. A couple years ago, that wasn't the case. Divorce lawyers were contacted. Things were not going well. I could not get ahead, no matter how hard I worked, no matter how hard I tried, no matter how much I prayed, no matter how much I tithed, no matter how much I served in church, no matter how much I hustled and grinded, everything I was supposed to do, I kept struggling. I was being frustrated, and I was doing everything under the sun that I knew to do, right? I was trying to make money. I was doing everything. Yet results were not coming. And divorce lawyers were contacted. Divorce was imminent, and I was very depressed. I was depressed. I was ticked off. I was mad because I didn't understand why these things were continuing to happen, no matter how much I was working. And because listen, I tried all kinds of things to build a successful business online, right? I mean, literally, I joined tons of network marketing companies. I probably joined my first network marketing company, I think it was in the mid-90s. Amway, anybody ever heard of Amway? Right? I'm not knocking network marketing, but I realize it's a gateway business, right? But literally, you go to network marketing hotel meetings, and what they do, they tell you, hey, you get 2 who gets two, and guess what? We're all gonna be rich next week. So I was sold. I'm like, that's all I gotta get is 2 people, and I'm gonna be a millionaire? Yes! And that wasn't the case. In fact, 97% of people join network marketing companies quit within 90 days or less. There's so much attrition in that business, right? But I did it because I thought that was going to be my way out. I was told I can get rich quick just by recruiting people, right? And maybe some of you guys can relate to that as well, right? And I realized that wasn't going to work. You guys, I'm in Dallas. You guys know where I'm from. I'm in Dallas, Texas, D-Town. I live not that far from where the Cowboys play. I also started a drop shipping eBay, Amazon business, right? Where you would go to these third-party sites, buy these little products, put them on eBay and Amazon, right? And you may buy a product for $10, you sell it on Amazon for $11, and you make a $1 whopping profit. Woo-wee, right? But I did that because I was told, you need to do this. This is how you're going to be able to build a successful business online. So I did drop shipping and eBay, Amazon businesses, e-commerce, all that stuff, right? And it led to a lot of frustration. I enrolled in real estate investing programs. You guys ever remember, at least me, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm 2 o'clock in the morning, I fall asleep on my couch. I wake up and there's an infomercial on. And this guy driving around, telling you, you can get rich with real estate, right? I'm not going to say his name, I was like, what? He said, all you got to do is find these houses and wholesale them to other people, right? And I was like, what? I don't got to buy. I ain't got to have no cash. I ain't got to have no, I can get rich. So right when the crash, around that time, when the crash was happening, I was buying these real estate investing programs. I was told I didn't need no money and didn't need no credit. All I do is find ugly houses. I'm gonna get rich and all this kind of stuff. So I bought every real estate investing program known to man, right? And then you would get an invitation to come to a hotel meeting, right? When you can't get it figured out, then you show up at the meeting at the hotel. And they tell you, yeah, to get started, it's $200,000 to get. I'm like, what the heck? You just talk about it's free. But I did all that too, hoping that I'd build a successful business, and that didn't work. I dabbled with affiliate marketing, right? Where literally you can just sell somebody else's product, right? You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to make the product. You just sell it, and you get paid a whopping 10% typically, right? And you got to sell a whole lot of somebody else's stuff. If all you getting paid is 10% commissions as an affiliate. But I did all that because I was told, hey, you can be successful just by being an affiliate marketer, right? Did all that stuff as well. I did a whole lot of home-based business opportunities, cryptocurrency, every latest get-rich-quick scheme that was coming out. I was told I was going to be rich and famous in like 2 days. I did it, right? And it's unfortunately, those things didn't work. Maybe you guys can relate to it. Can anybody relate? Have anybody done at least one of these things as well, right? And I sold everything you can possibly think of, even ice to Eskimos. Literally, if something can be sold, I was going to sell it, right? And, even like I said, I would sell ice to Eskimo. Listen, Eskimo, this is some hot ice, right? You need this hot ice, right? It was that crazy, right? Anybody relate to this? And because I know I did all these things, right? Yeah, right? And unfortunately, by doing the network marketing, the MLM stuff, the drop shipping, eBay, Amazon stuff, joining all the real estate investment programs, affiliate marketing, the home business opportunities, and selling everything I could, it led to more frustration. If you're here, you probably have too, right? And that's why I don't have hair now, because literally it led to so much frustration, right, of doing these things and hustling and grinding, trying. It got so bad that my pastor at this church I was attending at this time, it got so bad. Now, we thought it was funny, but when I look back on it, this isn't funny. But who remembers Hustle Man from Martin? Remember Martin show? Remember Hustle Man? They called me Hustle Man at the church. Because every time I was hustling something new, when they used to see me, hey, Chris, what you selling now? I mean, it was that bad that I was like, Hustle Man. One day I'm selling you pigeons. Next day I'm selling you hamburgers. Next day I'm selling you auto parts. Like Hustle Man. Every time you came, he's selling you something new, right? They called me Hustle Man because I was going from thing to thing to thing to thing, right? And we was laughing about it, but I look back, no, that wasn't funny. That was an indictment, right? So you can imagine the frustration and why my wife was ready to get up out and chuck up the deuces, because I couldn't get anything stable no matter what I tried to do, no matter what I bought, no matter the stuff I got involved with, right? It just wouldn't work for me. And my life was a roller coaster, literally. I could recruit somebody in the MLM business today, right? Then they quit next week. And if you know anything about network marketing, the only way you're going to make money is by recruiting people. You ain't going to make any money by selling no $20, $30 product. Only you make money in MLMs by recruiting people. So literally, someone would join, then they quit. They got to hustle and grind. It was a constant hustling and grind. I'm like, man, this sucks. Because, you can't force people to stay on board. So my life was a roller coaster for year after year after year after year. No matter what I did, had a little bit of success, back down. A little bit of success, back down. It was just unstable, right? Just like a roller coaster. And I was burnt out, frustrated, and on the brink of giving up. And when I say giving up, I mean literally giving up. A cold night in December, a couple years ago, it got so dark for me that I actually had my pistol in my office and right next to my Bible. My two sons was outside my office playing. They had no idea what Daddy was going through. And I was at a low point in my life where I called a suicide hotline. And when I called that suicide hotline, they told me something profound. I had an epiphany. What they told me is that you're caller 54. Because I already give up because nothing was working. I was mad at the world, mad at God, mad at the cat, mad at the dog, mad at life, mad at everybody because I didn't understand it. But when I called the suicide hotline, I was on that phone, literally on that phone, and they said, you're a caller 54. I had an epiphany. And the epiphany was, if I'm caller 54, that means there are 53 other people who also thinking about taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So I hung up the phone. I yelled, I screamed, I cussed. I had it out. God's a big boy. He can handle it, right? Then about 10 minutes of getting it all out, I heard 3 words from God: trust and obey. Trust and obey. And I thank God that I didn't give in, because if what the devil wanted me to do, if so, I wouldn't be before you today. And at that moment, I had to make a decision. And I'll call it my 3K in a day decision. It was 3 decisions I made. The first decision was I decided I was not just going to continue to pray and expect a miracle from God. A lot of folks love to pray for money, pray for success, pray for God to bless, pray for God to do this. And they sit there waiting for manna to rain down from heaven. A lot of folks are lazy who say they know God. Lazy. I realized I can't wait for manna to rain down from heaven. God told me, get up, put legs to your prayer now. And I knew I needed help. I needed guidance, and I needed personal mentoring and coaching so I can get the best results. I knew that. Second decision I made, I decided to scrape up every dollar I could have access to. And I invested in a coach. All the cash, all the credit on credit cards. I drained 401ks to zero. I sold possessions out my house. I borrowed money for family. Why? Because I didn't make any excuses. I didn't say I didn't have the money. I said, how can I get the money? Difference. People not successful always say, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. And that's why you're going to stay stuck because of the mindset. I said, you know what? If I don't do this, what's going to change for me? So I swallowed my pride, swallowed my ego, and I did what I needed to do. And I had to pay it. It's like buying a car to get this mentorship. Literally. It was multiple 5 figures to get this mentorship. But thirdly, I did it, and I decided to pay for personal coaching and mentoring to discover how to leverage my expertise at the failing of all of the business models. So I knew this is what I needed to do. And just in case you're wondering, if you can truly get paid, leverage your expertise, just in the last 2+ years, make sure you guys are muted. Just in the last 2+ years, my expert business has done over $650,000 using my Rep Success system. These are just some payments that have come in through our payment merchants, just in the last 2+ years. To date, we've done nearly $1 million, including my new clients, in the last 2+ years. $1 million generated, helping my clients also leverage their expertise with my coaching and mentoring and system now. Here's some more income statements that have come in from our merchants that we use, PayPal and Stripe. We got other income coming in directly to wire transfer, everything like that. So I'm going to show you real proof. I was able to create a 6-figure business in 59 days, leveraging my expertise. Are you aware that less than 3%, listen to this, less than 3% of all online entrepreneurs generate 6 figures or more in their business per year? So out of the millions and millions and millions of online entrepreneurs, less than 3% generate $100,000 or more per year in their business. I was able to do it in only 59 days by leveraging my expertise once I discovered how to do it the right way. I was able to buy my dream car, Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Been able to take my family on amazing vacations. We were able to get an oceanfront condo for over $10,000 for one single week. Been able to take my family to places that I could only dream of as a kid. My kids have passports, so my kids have traveled out the country. They've been to Mexico, been to the Bahamas, they've been to Grand Turk, been to Jamaica, been to all the nice resorts, Universal Studios. I mean, my kids been able to experience stuff that I only could dream of when I was a kid. I didn't have a passport. My parents never took us out the country. We went on 3 vacations when I was a kid, right? And so they've been experiencing stuff that, I could only dream of as a kid. And more importantly, I've been able to give thousands upon thousands of dollars to organizations like this organization here called Kenyon Lend a Hand, due to the results in my business. When I had COVID, they sent me this note here, And it says, we are praying for your rapid recovery here in Kenya, Brother Chris. We'll witness God's healing power. By the stripes of Jesus, you will be healed. And when they sent me this, I literally cried because it validated why this is so important that you get this skill set and begin to help people with your knowledge and expertise. Why it's a mandate to do so, to fulfill your purpose and assignment. Because who here wants to create more impact? Who here wants to be a conduit for impact? God's okay with us having nice cars, nice houses, going on nice vacations. That's good, and God loves it. But also, who wants to create more impact? Because this is what truly matters. Who here wants to create more impact to help those less fortunate, to help those who have the same opportunity that you and I have? Is it just me? Type in me, if that's you too, or impact. Yeah. Yes. Me. Awesome. This is what it's all about, guys. Being a conduit for greater good in the world, right? Being a conduit for greater good in the world. And so it's so important that you get this, what I'm sharing with you guys. And fast forward to the present, I've spoken on stages for the entrepreneurs and business owners, been interviewed for documentaries, events, podcasts, radio shows, masterminds. I've helped over 2,000 entrepreneurs create more success online. And I'm really driven to help others create an eternal legacy using our rapid success system, which is my high performance program as well. So just want to share that brief background with you guys. And it's not just me who are winning. My clients are winning too. This is Frederick Gines, one of my clients. He's done over $180,000 in my system by leveraging his expertise as well. And the most he had ever earned before he came to me was $9,000. And he was under a guru called John Maxwell. But being able to help him earn way more than he ever could under Maxwell. And he received one of our plaques. I got to send him a new plaque now since he's done multiple six figures. I'll give my clients plaques as well for different income they earn inside of our program as well. Shalanya Bell, the business strategist out of Monroe, Louisiana. She's done over $100,000 as well using my system. And remember I told you less than 3% of all online entrepreneurs generate six figures or more. So this is what's happening, personally with different clients I've been able to help as well. Need a little bit of water, sorry about that. So she's been able to do that as well. Ebony, her business increased over 300%. She struggled for years. Now she has a system, and now her business increased over 300% from working with me as well. Jeff has done over $5,500 in counting so far in his business from working with me. Nerese has done over $15,000 so far in her business from working with me as well, leveraging her expertise. Fred Noble, he got a 500% increase in 30 days after implementing my coaching and mentoring and system as well. And Neo is very unique. She actually lives in Switzerland, and she struggled for like 3 years to try to sell her courses online. She came on board, got my mentorship, and now very first time she launched it, she made 2 sales instantly for using my program as well. So just want to share that with you guys because here's the deal. If I can do this, if my clients can do this, so can you. So why am I sharing this right now at this point in time? Because if you guys have been following me for a while, I've never shared this aspect. Most people who come my way that I've been looking to help the last couple of years need to already have something in place. And I add my marketing and sales system to take what they're doing to a whole nother level, right? But why am I sharing this right now? Well, I discovered something that over the last 2 years, that most people who come to me for help do not have 2 things. Number 1, they do not have a clear audience. Number 2, they do not have an offer to sell. And I was noticing this. So unfortunately, these people could not monetize their expertise. Because when people was coming to me, I was, hey, I'll help you grow and scale your business. Only 10% said, I have in business. I have an offer right now. I'm struggling. I need this inconsistent sales, right? But the 90% who would come my way say, Chris, I don't even have an offer yet. Chris, I don't even have a niche. I don't even have an audience yet, right? And they would say, will you help me? Will you help me? Will you help me? And I was like, well, I need you to have something for me to, I need you to bring me a baked cake and I would have the whole world buying your cake, right? But they didn't have anything. Right? And they didn't have the ingredients needed for, to really maximize and use my rapid success system program. And so people would ask me, and really it's been on my heart I think God put it on my heart in September to do this. And I said, okay, all right, now is the time. I've been putting it off since September. Now is the time because, again, I believe God has equipped you to help people, and people are looking for you, but they just can't find you. And so if you don't have a clear audience or an offer to sell, unfortunately, you cannot monetize your expertise. So this is why I'm doing this, because I've been seeing this prevalent. About 90% of the people who come to me for help. And why is right now today, the best time in human history to leverage your expertise? Well, the knowledge commerce industry, and actually I think this number is higher because I did some more research. It's in the trillions now. But let's just say this 2.2 billion is a lot. But I believe it's 2.2 trillion. But the knowledge commerce industry is 2.2 actually trillion dollar industry. Wrap that around your brain. Knowledge commerce means your skills, your expertise, right? It's a billion/trillion dollar industry. That's a lot of money. And it's so much opportunity for you to get in it. And it's expected to reach at least 31 billion, if you're looking at 2.2 billion, but 31 billion by 2025. That's a massive increase. That's like, what, a 1,500% increase, or maybe more than that for you guys who are math geniuses. You know, I mean, it may be a 150,000% increase. I don't know, but it's massive. So that tells you that this is the time, because this industry is booming and it's growing, right? That is a lot of opportunity there for you, right in front of you. Then I did some research, and I went to ICF's website. So I took this one segment from the knowledge expert industry, and I looked at coaching. So according to ICF, they said the coaching industry market size is estimated to be a $20 billion industry. Just coaching alone, not course creation, not consulting, not professional services, just taking that whole little leg from the knowledge expert industry and looking at coaching alone. $20 billion. In North America, the coaching industry generates $2.08 billion. Good grief. The coaching market generates $4.5 billion globally, which is an increase from 62% from 2019. So just in what, 5 years? And not even 4 or 5 years. That's an increase of 62%. It's almost 2/3 increase. That should be telling you something. There are 109,200 coaches worldwide, a 54% increase from 2019. So that has increased more than 50% in 5 years. In North America, this same number is 34,200 with a 47% increase rate in 5 years. So again, you see the numbers are jumping worldwide and also in North America, guys. This is a huge trend. And this is an amazing statistic. 99% of individuals and companies coached are satisfied or very satisfied. So that means that the people who are paying for the coaching services, the overwhelming majority are satisfied with what they're getting. That means that if you have an expertise, if you have a solution to somebody's problem, it's a very good possibility 9 times out of 10 they're going to be satisfied with what you're giving them. This is what the numbers are saying. See the opportunity, guys? It's massive out here. Now, here's the deal. There are 3 key factors for success, though. And if you do not have all 3 of these key factors, you will fail. It won't work. You will not leverage your expertise. And unfortunately, it'd be like everything else we've done and tried out there, right? So it's very important you understand this. The first key, and you got to have all 3, not just 2 of the 3, all 3. The first key factor is really taking a deep dive and understanding what your passion is. See, I used to make a mistake of getting into things just because it could make me money, right? A lot of times we do stuff just because it can make us money. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out because a lot of times it's not in alignment with things that you enjoy doing. Heck, I used to have jobs that I was good at, but I wasn't passionate about it, so I never could give my all to it, no matter how good I was with that. Is this making sense? Let me know, guys, if this making sense. Type in the chat, yes, yes, if this making sense. I want to know I'm talking to the right, y'all still with me. If this making sense, type in the chat, yes, yes, if this making sense. Type in the chat, yes, yes, if this making sense. Yes, yes, okay. And some of you guys are sending me direct messages. Make sure you guys change your messaging to everyone in meeting, unless you're sending me a direct message. Like when you guys are commenting directly, make sure you got your thing set to everyone. I'm getting a lot of direct messages, and when I get those, it kind of distracts me. All right. So, yes. All right. So it's important that you know you're in alignment with your passion and not doing something just because it can possibly generate money. Because I promise you this, you won't stick with it very long. When the first sign of obstacle, when the first sign of disaster, when the first sign of things not going your way, you're going to be like me, bailing out and hopping on the next shiny object, the next promise to get rich quick, right? So it has to be something in alignment with your passion, or it's not going to work. The second key factor, and this is very important, it needs to be something that's in a profitable market. So here's the deal. I've known people who started businesses just because they can cook. Just because you can cook doesn't mean you need to go open up a restaurant. Because if you don't know how to find a profitable market in whatever you do, you don't have a business, you have a hobby, right? And what a lot of people do, they make the mistake of, and I'm going to say this, and don't take it the wrong way, but a lot of folks always say, well, God told me to do this. God told me to do that. They love to put stuff on God. And God probably ain't told you to do nothing. That was that darn ravioli you ate the other day. But they look, God told me to do this, God told me to do that. And then when they go out in the marketplace and it bombs, it doesn't work. Well, did God tell you? Are you sure God told you to do that? Right? So, because a lot of folks want to be a pioneer. Oh, I got this idea that nobody in the whole world, nobody out of 7 billion people ever thought of. And they want to go out and do it. I run from that. I'd be like, good luck to you. I don't want to be a pioneer. I've learned. You know, I got this one thing. God told me I'm going to be a billionaire. And they go out and do it. And I see them 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years later, 10 years later. What happened? Oh, I'm doing something else now. I'm working at Winco. Right? It's like, so because if you're not in a profitable market where people are already proving that they're buying, you're not going to work. Now, there are methods and strategies where you can find, have your passion and alignment with your profitable market. I don't have enough time to share that with you today. I will talk about that later today on how I can show you literally and take a deep dive on this, because you want to make sure we choose a profitable market. So I will talk about that today on how you can get that figured out, because it's imperative that you know how to find the right profitable markets, right? And if you don't know this, I promise you it's not going to work. So I will share with you how you can do that today as well, because I'm sure that's very important to you, right? But that's the second most key factor. So you got to make sure that your passion is in alignment, right? But make sure that what you're doing is put in a key market, in a profitable market where money is moving. There's ways to find that real easily. And the third most important factor, the perfect niche. Okay. A couple years ago, I was trying to offer my professional services to like 40 different niches. And on one of my coaching sessions that I was having with my business coach at the time, my business coach gave me a suggestion and said, I think this will help you find your perfect niche. Now, my ego first said, well, you don't really know what I do. And I said, what I do, I got it all figured out. Then I said, you know what, I'm paying a lot of money for this. And so I'm going to take your coaching and receive it. I'm going to go apply. That's what a good client does, right? You want good clients, you got to be a good client, right? I said, so, okay, cool. I'm paying you a lot of money. I'm going to do this. And literally, I followed their advice, and that turned into a 2-year business, right? And so, and that made me understand that the riches are in the niches, and that you have to discover the perfect niche, okay? Because if all you have is just something you're really a deep passion about that's in alignment with your assignment, and you've discovered a profitable market, right? But if it's not the right niche, it's not going to work, okay? Because see, here is the secret to this. It's actually bigger than these 3 key factors, because what you have to do is realize that these 3 circles overlap. That's the money-making sweet spot. See what the arrow is pointing to? Just a little small segment where these 3 things overlap. The passion, profitable market, and perfect niche. This is the money-making sweet spot. This is where you're going to carve out your space, right, in the multi-billion-dollar expert industry. This is where you're going to create your 6-figure business very quickly, like I did, right, and like my clients are doing. So you have to know how to navigate these 3 key areas, and then choose the segment of these 3 key areas, and that's where you find your money-making sweet spot, my friend. It's not having the whole thing. You don't need the whole thing. You literally can create a successful business with 100 customers or clients. Probably 50, depending on what you're selling and offering, right? So you don't need the whole thing. You just got to know how to navigate these 3 things. It's very important that you do. And then know how to navigate and find that money-making sweet spot. Once you found that, my friend, now you have dove into this amazing knowledge expert industry. So let me ask you a question. And I need you to respond to me. What are you so passionate about that the idea of dying before you see it accomplished brings you to tears? What are you so passionate about that the idea of you dying before you see it accomplished brings you to tears? And some of you might not want to put that answer in the chat, and I get it. That's a very real question, right? Because there's things right now that God put you here on this planet to do. And if it's something that you know is eating you up inside right now, you have to get it out. Powerful question, right? Hopefully it makes you think. Well, let me ask you another question, and I need you to respond for me. If there were a way where you could monetize your expertise and profit from your passion while impacting lives for good, would you want to do it? Yes, yes. If so, type in yes in the chat. If there were a way where you can monetize your expertise and profit from your passion while impacting lives for good, would you want to do it? I want to know. If that's you, I need everyone to type yes, yes in the chat. Yes, yes. I see yes is coming in. Yes, yes. Okay. Listen, we currently live in the greatest time in history where you can literally take your existing knowledge and create an economy from your expertise quickly. It's not how it used to be where it may take you 5, 10, 15 years to get a business going. I told you I went from 0 to 6 figures in 59 days by leveraging my expertise. That's what's possible. Some of you might do it quicker, right? But the point is that you don't have to take 5, 10, 15, 20 years anymore. My friend, you can create an economy quickly once you know how to do this the right way. And here's the deal. Fact, the internet is full of information. Information galore, information overload, right? Too much information online. Way too much information online today, right? Would you agree? Yes, yes, right? So, but check this out. People don't want information anymore. They can go to YouTube, get all the information they want, and still be stuck. And most people do. They can consume all the information they want and still have their problems and still be stuck. But people don't want that anymore. They realize information is not enough anymore. They want specific, applied, and organized knowledge they can apply to their unique circumstances. That's what people want today. Specific, applied, and organized knowledge that can apply to their unique circumstances. Listen, consumers have come to value knowledge for which they have paid for over information they get for free. They realize that, right? Now think about this for a minute. Just think about this for a minute. Would you trust a doctor who offered to treat you for free? Think about it. would you really trust a doctor who offered to treat you for free? Or one who charged you for applying his or her knowledge to your case? Who would you trust much more? Now, on the surface, you might think the free medical care is great. Nothing really free, right? But on the surface, you might think, oh, I get free medical care. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of this, right? You might think it's great. But internally, we would truly wonder why these services are free. Like, why are you a quote-unquote doctor, and why are these services for free? You will have questions like, do they lack the experience or credentials necessary to charge for their services? Right? Those would be kind of stuff you think about. Also, you'd be thinking about, is he or she experimenting on me, right? Am I just a lab rat? Am I the test dummy? Am I the new drug for the FDA, right? And see if I'm gonna grow horns out my head or something like that, right? You start thinking about this kind of stuff, right? Maybe this experience on you and see if you would turn into a zombie. Or has he or she been banned? Maybe they've been banned from medical practice, or they've been sued or censored for their methods, right? You start thinking about this stuff, right? You should when it comes to your body, right? Listen, I'm sure you're familiar with the saying, you get what you pay for, right? You get what you pay for. That's never more true than in the expert knowledge business. You get what you pay for. Listen, since August 23, 2016, when I walked into my job and I fired my job on this day, after being fired from 15 different jobs, on August 23rd, 2016, I was able to walk into my job and fire a job for the very first time in my life. Since that day, I've done this strictly using the internet. And in just the last 2+ years alone, I've earned over $650,000 from this one thing alone. Let me ask you a question. Has this training been valuable to you so far? Has this been valuable to you so far, guys? Type yes, yes in the chat if it has. Has this been valuable? Type yes, yes in the chat. It's been valuable. Eddie Griffin, funny, right? Yes, yes, type yes, yes, this has been valuable. And everybody type yes, yes, this has been valuable to you. Yes, 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 awesome, 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 awesome. So what's the key then, guys? Guys and gals, kings and queens. What's the key to having a successful expert knowledge business? Well, you simply have to learn how to create and launch it right. You got to learn how to do it right. If you don't learn how to do it right, you will fail, guaranteed. You'll be one of the people who say, it didn't work. It didn't work. Well, if it works for me, if it works for my clients, if it works for my peers, obviously it works. It's something that you did wrong, something that you don't know, something you're ignorant of. So obviously it works. That means that you got to learn how to do it the right way. If you don't, I promise you, you're going to fail at this, because a lot of people do. So here's how to make sure that you do this right, my friend, in just 5 short days. For only the second time ever, I ever offered this, I'm doing a brand new Monetize Your Expertise 5-day masterclass. It's only the second time I've ever offered this, my friend. And we'll get started on April 8th. And if you seriously are ready to turn your knowledge into income and income into impact, click the link below this video. Click the link you see around this video. Click the link you see in the comments to chat. Wherever you see a link, click the link, because it's only the second time I've ever offered this. And the first time I did it, people went nuts. People went bananas. And here's the deal. Only limited spots are going to be available. So do not wait. Do not procrastinate. Do not put this off. We're going to get started on April 8th. So click the link underneath this video. Go to yourexpertisepage.com. But this is only the second time I've ever offered this, my friend. So if you're serious about changing your life, about creating an expert business and turning your knowledge into income and creating more impact, my friend, click the link, get your spot right now. I'm going to share everything we're going to cover here right now. But I'm telling you, click the link, get your spot ASAP, my friend. You do not want to miss this. Here's what you're going to discover in 5 short days. On day 1, we're going to dive into avoiding the #1 mistake that prevents you from creating your dream expert business. I've always been told there's 2 ways you can learn: mistakes and mentors. Mistakes can be costly. I'm going to share with you on day 1 from my personal mistakes, from my peers' personal mistakes. They can literally save you 5 years of pain and suffering. Literally on day 1, we're going to take 5 years and compress it into 5 days for you, right? Because I don't want you going down that path. I wish I had this stuff, right, when I was going through this stuff, right? So I'm going to show you how to avoid the biggest mistake, because I see so many people making this mistake and they stay on that path to failure. They stay on that path to frustration. They stay on that path to heartache and stress. And, you know, and most give up and throw in the towel and go back to whatever they're doing with their lives, right? And unfortunately, die not fulfilling the purpose that God gave them on this planet and not impacting the lives that they should have been impacted. So literally on day 1, we're going to compress 5 years into 5 days for you. So by showing you to avoid the #1 mistake that prevents you from creating your dream expert business. Very important. On day 2, we're going to begin to discover your expertise inventory. Now, this is where we're going to take a deep dive into things that we're going to pull stuff out of you on day 2 that you didn't even know that was in you, right? See, stuff we're going to pull out here is going to allow you to begin to separate yourself from everybody else, right? And so with the training here, it's a deep dive. You're going to love it. It's going to blow your mind on how it's going to pull out these things that you're good at, things you never thought of, things that people will begin to buy and pay money for and everything like that. And so on day 2, we're going to do a deep dive on discovering your expertise inventory as well. On day 3, we're going to dive into finding your passion. This is where we're going to really dive into finding something that's in alignment with your kingdom assignment. One of the reasons that God put you here, well, probably the reason that God put you here on this planet, right? I can tell you it's not to watch Housewives, and it's not to watch NFL and NBA, right? So this is going to take your deep dive here and begin to find your passion that you literally could solve problems with. You literally begin to create your successful expert business with. So we're going to dive into this things that are the things that keep you. Literally, I tell you guys, I work, but it's not like working a job anymore for me now, right? I'm gonna show you how to get to that point where every day is a Saturday, where you actually get disappointed on Saturday. You know, most folks, I used to be that person working a job where I look forward to Friday night and Saturday. In my business, I look forward to Monday. I look forward to Tuesday. I look forward to Wednesday. Why? Because I love what I do. So I actually get sad when Friday and Saturday comes. It means, oh shucks, let me shut down for the weekend. You know, so I got other stuff I do, but that's when you know that you're in alignment. And so I'm going to show you how to get in perfect alignment with your assignment on day 3. On day 4, very important session, I'm going to show you how to locate a profitable market. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you're going to separate those who have a hobby to those who have a business, right? So I'm going to show you how to locate a profitable market as well, how to find the buyers, how to find the people who are ready that's going to buy your offer. It's very important, guys, you understand this here. So that way you don't have a hobby business, you have a successful business. And on day 5, probably one of the most important days as well, is choosing your perfect niche. When I did this, I shared with you guys earlier, I had an idea, or I had something I was doing, and I took the suggestion of my business coach at that time, and that turned into a 2-year business, right? So I'm gonna show you how to choose your perfect niche. Because again, all these things have to be in alignment for you to succeed. If all you got is one of these, it's not gonna work. If all you got is 2 of these, it's not gonna work. You gotta have all 3 of these to build a successful expert business, my friend, online. So I'm gonna show you how to choose your perfect niche, so that way you can carve out your space in the marketplace and have no fear of competition. Because there is no competition once you know how to carve out your space. I'm gonna show you how to do that and discover your sweet spot, your money-making spot, so that way you can begin to do the things that you need to do on this planet as well. So on day 5, we're gonna dive into that. Now, who is this perfect for? I already put the link in the chat, so you guys can click that link and go and get your spot. But who is this perfect for? Well, if you want to, or currently are selling coaching, consulting, courses, training, and services. So if you want to, or you currently are selling coaching, consulting, courses, training, and services, it's perfect for you. If you're not making at least $20K a month, already right now, it's perfect for you. If you have big goals, right? You want to be at least a six-figure business or 6 figures plus, because I've done both. I can show you how to do that, right? Then you got big goals. This is for you. If you are not monetizing your expertise at a high level right now, if you're ready to go all in on this and give me your focus, if you promise to do exactly what I show you, and if you want to create eternal impact in the world and in the marketplace, this is perfect for you. I see some of you guys are already getting on board. I love action takers. I haven't even mentioned the investment amount. So you guys taking action. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, this is who it's perfect for. Who is this not for? Because it's not for everybody. And I'm good saying this because everyone isn't ready for success. I'm going to put this out here that's not on the screen. If you are a complainer, which I don't have on here, but if you are a complainer, if you are someone who will make a decision to say yes and then next day say no, this is not for you. Okay? So this is that's a free nugget right there. Because everyone isn't ready for success, right? And so I want to put that out there. But if you have no entrepreneur desires whatsoever, if you have no desire to be an entrepreneur, this is not for you. If you're just looking for a side hustle, the next get rich quick scheme, the next money making opportunity, this is not for you. If you got small goals, right? You don't want to create a lot of impact. You don't really got small goals. This is not for you. If you already love your current business right now, it's a perfect 10. You can ask anything more. This isn't for you. If you're not willing to invest in your success, if you expect that you're going to build a successful business for free, if you got a freebie mindset, that kind of stuff, or you want to take, or a lottery ticket mindset, you want to, pay $2 to make $20 million. If you're not willing to invest in your success, which violates God's laws. God said, God is not mocked. Whatever you sow, you will reap. But if that's your mentality, then this is not for you. And if you don't have, or you're not willing to make the time to do this, one thing I discovered is that folks say, I'm too busy, I don't have time. Those are folks who struggle the most. It's ironic to me that people who don't have time to change their life, don't have time to fix their business, are struggling the most. That should tell you, if your business is struggling, if your life is not where you want it to be, you need to know how to make time. Because we got 24 hours, 7 days a week, all of us, right? They tell you whatever you're doing right now is not beneficial to you. But if you fit any one of these, then it's not for you. And that's okay, I still love you, right? But this is not for you. So what's the investment, right? Some of you guys are already taking action, which I love. Now here's the deal. Just to go to college, it's like anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 minimum, right? I don't care if it's a junior college, if it's a 4-year college, whatever it is, right? And most of the time, if you go to college, you're taking some business courses or marketing or sales courses. Most of the time, the people teaching it are not even active in the marketplace. They're just selling you some theory out some book. No real world stuff is working today. And you're going to pay a lot of money for that. Some of you guys probably got still a college loan debt that you had from 20 years ago that you're still stuck with today. And some of you probably not even pursuing anymore. So you're going to invest at least $20,000, $100,000 just to go to college. Well, my Rapid Success System one-on-one program is a $30K investment. And I've had clients who gladly invested $30K because they've earned way more than that. So they've invested that to be a part of that. Also, I got a group program, my Rapid Success System, that's a $16K investment. Now I have clients who've invested $16K, they've earned way more than that. So they have no problem with that. Recently, I did a modulated course, my Rapid Success System, for 6 weeks. And that class was for, it was $6K. And people paid to attend that class as well. And if you want one-on-one consulting with me, I have a 3-hour minimum pack at $3K. However, if you want to just pay 1 hour at a time, it's $1,500 an hour to get one-on-one consulting with me, where I tell you exactly what you need to do to get results in your business. So these are real numbers that clients pay me, or that we have all paid, to go to college, or things that happen. These are no inflated numbers, real world numbers. So when I was thinking about this here, I was like, okay, 1K is a great deal. I'm gonna show you how to create your dream expert business. 1K is a great deal. $1,000 is an awesome deal. But you know what? It's not gonna be $1,000. But I've decided upon, for this here, only $97. So only 97 bucks to attend the 5-day intensive Monetize Your Expertise. But you know what? I'm going to do something even better than that. I'm going to do something crazier and even better than that. When you take action right now, crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. We take action right now. The first 7 people enroll right now today. It won't be $1,000. It won't be 97 bucks. It will only be $17. I laugh when I say that. 17 bucks for your general admission ticket. 17 bucks. First 7 people. The link is in the chat. We put the link in the chat. Simply just click that link and get in now. We put it again in the chat. Click that link. First 7 people enroll today. The regular ticket is 97 bucks. However, if you enroll right now today, it'll only be 17 bucks to get your general admission ticket. Also, what I highly recommend you doing after you register and get your general admission ticket is upgrading to VIP. This is the very best experience possible that you can get from this 5-day masterclass. I mean, you're going to get an extra hour every single day to get live Q&A sessions and hot seat coaching with me. Also, you're going to get the behind the scenes look at my business growth strategy stuff I only share with my Rapid Success System clients. In addition, you're going to get direct feedback and coaching to refine your offer that sells your expertise. You're going to get the expert business setup processes and assets. You're going to be able to network with other high-level entrepreneurs. You get the priority VIP group chat. We have a group chat just for VIP members only. So you get a priority service and priority attention and feedback and coaching there. You get my 6-figure sales script. You get the 10 costly and little known mistakes that ruin any chance of a profit. That would save a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money. You get my expert business funnel template. I'm going to give you an expert business funnel template as well. Also, you can compete for our team contest. This is like the best experience you can get. As VIP members, you would get put on a team of other VIP members, and you guys get to compete for the $5,000 VIP Day grand prize. The last time I did this, people went bananas. I'm telling you, you want to be a part of a team. And also, you get one of my brand new bonuses that everyone was asking me for the last time I offered this, and it's called 21 Ways to Monetize a Book. And the powerful thing about this bonus, my friend, is that it's going to show you 21 different ways to monetize a book. So if you're an author, or if you're more like me, an entrepreneur who also has books, in order to get more doors open, more opportunity, to create more credibility, to separate yourself from all the competition in your niche industry, I'm going to give you this book I wrote called 21 Ways to Monetize a Book, my friend. So everyone was asking me for this like crazy. The last time I've offered this 5-day Monetize Your Expertise Masterclass, I said, you know what? So if you get VIP, I will throw in this additional book absolutely for free. You're going to love this, my friends. I'll give you so many more ideas to grow. So you're going to get this as well, my friend. And here's the cool thing about VIP. It's only 99 bucks to upgrade. I could easily charge $400 or $500 for this. I was told last time I did one of these events anyway, the first day was worth over $7,000. And even had someone told me that this Monetize Your Expertise was better than a $7,000 program this other person had bought. So here's the deal, my friend. It's only a $99 upgrade to get VIP. It's not even $100. And you're going to get the very best experience possible. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you, after you get your general admission ticket, to get the VIP ticket as well, my friend. You're going to be so glad that you did. And I also going to do this. For the first 7 people who enrolled today, again, it's only 17 bucks to get your general admission ticket. I'm going to throw in my 6-figure Kingdom Virtual Event Blueprint. This is a training I put together that literally I could sell for like 2,000 bucks. Now, it's going to show you my #1 conversion strategy, where it takes a cold prospect to a hot buyer by leveraging the power of Kingdom Virtual Events. This training has checklists, templates, tracking sheet, the whole 9. I'm going to give you this so that way you can begin going through this before our Monetize Your Expertise 5-day masterclass begins. You will get free access to this KVE blueprint that's going to blow your mind, my friend, as well. So you get this as well for the first 7 people who enrolled today, my friend. So again, we're starting April 8th. Or go to yourexpertisepage.com or click the link underneath this video. Click the link you see in the chat, comments, wherever you see a link. Click that link and get your spot. Do not miss this, my friend. Now, I mentioned I've only offered this one other time. So really quick, I want to play some testimonials from some of the other attendees who attended this the very first time and how powerful this was, my friend. Check this out.
Let me say this, and I know you said this already. About 6 months ago, I spent $7,000 in a guru program, and you have given me more information to help solidify my message and to put that out there to the Christian body. Now, it wasn't a Christian organization, but that was $7,000. That the only way I'm getting it, the value back is on my taxes because it's a business expense. So as far as what it gave me to do,
yeah,
I could use Canva and do the stuff that they were doing. I can go to YouTube and make my own YouTube video. There was so much stuff that they didn't say when it came to here's what you're gonna pay for. And it would sound like a lot of cool stuff. And then it was like, oh, and then by the way, we want this high-level group right here, this software to help you market your program. And it was very disappointing. So I just wanted to hear from you what your thing is going to be, because it sounds amazing, and I don't want to duplicate that, and it doesn't sound like I will. And I'm really appreciate that you took this time to even share that, because you know I know we're in the VIP to learn and ask questions, but that's where I was at.
Oh no, I appreciate that. But if I heard you right, well, what you telling me, you've gotten more value from this $17
from this $17 training,
$17 5-day
$99
$99 VIP. So let's say $120, less than $120 investment for 5. You got more from this from a $7,000 investment.
$7,000 program.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because it was so full of fluff and story and other stuff, as opposed to here's what your message needs to be. Here's how, like what you gave us today on what crisscross is and how that needs to also match those 5 markets from yesterday.
Hi, this is Joy Allen here, aka the Joy Coach, and I am here to talk about Chris Harrell's Monetize Your Expertise Masterclass. It has been an amazing experience. If you're looking to get an experience where you can learn something, actually learn something that's valuable and not just have a bunch of fluff, then definitely this is the place to be. I've been taking this masterclass this past week, and just the things that I've learned just the past few days, you know, have been invaluable. And I can definitely use it to grow my business in my coaching, my speaking, with my writing and everything that I do. And also he's going to talk about, you know, niches and things like that. And, you know, when you have so many gifts and talents, you know, you need to narrow it down and niche it down. So that's one of the things that I also need to learn how to do. And this is definitely the place to be for that as well. So I just highly recommend, if you're looking for a coach or a program that can get you on the right path and get your business where it needs to be, then definitely check out Chris Harrell's programs, because they're amazing. And I'm definitely blessed to be here. And also the fact that there are kingdom foundations and principles that are involved is just a wonderful plus for me as well. Well, peace and blessings, everyone. This has been your girl, Joy Allen, the Joy Coach. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Hello, everyone. I am giving my testimonial about the Monetize Your Expertise event. Well, I signed up for this class because I wanted to be able to market my book, get a better return, and have passive residual income with my books that I write. I've written one that's published. I got 2 that's already written, but I need to publish them. But I wanted to be able to monetize the books. So I joined this class, and it's been very beneficial. I learned what my why is. Before, I didn't know. I mean, I need to know what my why is to run a business, to do basically anything, because when the going gets tough, my why is going to keep me focused. If I don't have a why, I'll cut and run when the crap hit the fan or when things don't go right. So that was my biggest benefit, my biggest takeaway. Another takeaway was learning about passion and your expertise. I never thought about those things. But during this class, I've learned a lot. So I've gained a lot of knowledge, and I've been investing in myself to be better at what God has called me to do. So if you're contemplating on taking this class, I would advise you to do so, because it's opened up a lot of doors. It's opened up my mind. It's opened up my eyes, and it's causing me to think more and think differently. And not only just take the class, but also become a VIP so that you can get your questions answered and you can connect with other like-minded people. And you can gain knowledge also from them, from their experience. They may offer a service that you're in need of, and why not connect with them versus somebody, a total stranger? So to anybody, if you're contemplating on doing this class, I would say go for it, invest in yourself so that you can become better, so that you can earn the money that you're desiring to earn, because it is going to take someone who has the experience to help you to get to that point. So I'm thankful and grateful to God that He put Chris in my path, that I am able to take this class and be able to do more.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Shelly Ann Peters, and I joined the Monetize Your Expertise Masterclass with Chris because I had been praying and been to believe in God just to do some big things in my life with my business. And I came across the advertisement for the class, and I was like, I have to do something. This is something that I need in my life. And Chris did not disappoint. Every session has been eye-opening and has been phenomenal. I up leveled to the VIP part of the course, and again, I have been blown away by the interaction, by the other VIPs, their interaction. It's really great to be a part of a team that people are like-minded and they're ambitious and driven. And so it's like iron sharpening iron. And so was so excited about that. This is something that if you're on the fence about joining something like this, I would say take the plunge, take the leap of faith, and just do it. I would definitely say come right into the VIP portion, because you will not be disappointed. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So I would say for those, I would just encourage people in the future, just to whoever's looking at this in future, while I'm off doing my thing, you're coming in doing your thing, and just believe in God for big things for your business. So again, I would say come on in to the VIP section of the masterclass and go to the next level in your business.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I am just here to just tell you about Chris Harold, and he's known as the Kingdom Marketing Superman, and suitable name for him because he's so knowledgeable and he's just down to earth. He's just an excellent coach. You know, his approach is just unique. It's a unique one, and it's very engaging and entertaining even, but educational all at the same time. And so I'd recommend to anyone that even if you don't do the one that I just finished, I finished a 5-day intensive. It's the Monetize Your Expertise class. But I'd say, you know what, check out his whole library of offers and find the one that suits you, and then just move forward from there. I'm 100% sure that you'll be glad that you did. If you're not, tell me, because I don't believe that will be so. Thanks. You guys have a great day. Bye.
Hi, my name is Alexis Williams. I joined the Monetize Your Expertise Mastermind because I was looking to do something different. I wanted to be able to tap in and make sure I hone into my messaging for my offer. And with this intensive mastermind, I call it intensive, we dive right in for the 5 days. It was awesome. What I took away from it was knowing that your passion and your why is the same thing. And so it should be driving your expertise and lining up. So those are one of the nuggets that I took away from it. Also, if anyone is interested in joining this masterclass, you won't be disappointed. You get more than what you paid for. Value is off the charts. Also, join the VIP because it was insightful. The mentorship with the VIP is awesome on another level. It is very important in any mastermind to sign up for the VIP to get that extra help that you need to apply what you're learning.
So let's go through questions really quick to see any questions you may have. And here's some common questions that you might be thinking of as well. First is, how does this work? Each day from April 8th through April 12th, you will join a live training session and receive actionable steps to help you monetize your expertise in a systematic and strategic way. The VIP All Access ticket holders will receive private VIP only Q&A sessions each day where they can ask questions directly to me, and they will have additional bonuses included such as hot seat coaching and more resources to create massive success. What's the length of the sessions? Each training session will be between 45 and 60 minutes, followed by a private Q&A coaching for all VIP members. Are the sessions live? Yes, 100% live. So be ready to show up and take action to get maximum results. What you're about to discover could literally transform your life and or expert business forever. Will I get direct coaching and feedback from Chris? Only if you purchase an upgrade to a VIP ticket. This will give you a virtual backstage pass to watch, learn, and ask questions during the private Q&A sessions each day. If you have a general admission ticket, you will not have access to listen to the VIP Q&A sessions that follows the general training. If I miss a session, will I have access to the replay? Now, hopefully you don't miss a session, but if you do, the replays will be up in our private group during the week of the masterclass. Where is the event located? We run this entire event virtually through the Zoom and Facebook platforms. So you can attend right from the comfort of your home or on a laptop or desktop. So right from your home. You don't have to come to Dallas, even though I will be doing an event later this year in person. All of this for only $17, right? What's the catch? Simply put, my friend, there is no catch. The general admission ticket is just $17 today, and the VIP upgrade is just $99. You attend each session, and if you don't walk away blown away by the amount of value and results you will get during this masterclass, let us know, and I will double your amount to attend the event to return to you. It's really that simple. And if you love the masterclass, you probably want to work with me on a long-term basis. And that's when I get paid. But I prefer to prove I can help you first. So hopefully that's fair enough. And is Chris Harold really cooler than the other side of your pillow? Yes, I like to think so. I think I'm pretty cool, awesome dude myself. So yeah, I like to think so. So again, my friend, click the link. Do not miss this opportunity. We are starting a brand new class on April 8th. You do not want to miss this. It's on for the second time I've ever offered this, my friend. So if you're seriously ready to turn your knowledge into income and income into impact, get your spot right now, my friend. General admission is only $17, my friend, and I highly encourage you to get the VIP experience for only a $99 upgrade, and it's going to literally blow your mind. Also, when you do right now, right? When you do right now, I'm also going to give you the 6-figure Kingdom Virtual Event Blueprint. So that way you can begin going through this ASAP and before our masterclass begins. So again, click the link, my friend, right now. Do not miss this opportunity to literally change your life and business.